Okay, I'm over it. I don't know what day it is anymore. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I miss my students. I miss my teammates. I'm ready for us to be done with this. Where are my people? This is getting really old, guys. I think it's Friday, which means it's not leg day. And my legs are already sore, so I'm hoping it's not leg day. I have a plan, but it's much more fun when there's people here. I'm just going to pretend that you guys are here because it makes me feel better. How long have we been doing this now? Are we done yet? I'm ready, guys. I'm ready to be back and get punched in the face. Look, my lip is bitter. A little bit. It doesn't hurt as bad. You can punch me. It'll be great. All right. Give me a minute to finish setting up and get going, and we'll be on it. All right, guys. I'm having one of those days that I almost just shared this video to the accountant page that I run. So that wouldn't have worked out as well. And then let me get over to the Instagram, which is this other phone over here, and make sure that all of our friends who are not Facebook friendly can follow this. Live. Hi, Instagram. The tape is falling. I got a good tripod for this one, but over this one, for the Instagram, is taped to a first aid kit. All right, now we're good. Okay, guys. Welcome to Friday Striking. Let's get moving around. First things first. First round of shadow boxing. You know the drill. Absolutely no striking. Just pretend like the punches are flying at your face, which I'm sure you're missing right now. I understand. I'm there too. So we gotta fake it. Punches are coming at you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get out of the way using all your defensive techniques. It's yelling at me. We worked a lot on those techniques earlier this week. So if you haven't got those down, go back and take a look. We'll obviously do more today. But if you know nothing about boxing at all, you're in your boxing stance. I am right-handed, so I've got my left foot forward. If that looks funny on your screen, it's just because it's, awkward. Left foot forward for right-handed people, right foot forward for left-handed people. You're orthodox or you're southpaw. Stay in that stance, hands on your face, move around like you know what you're doing. Again, stay in the stance. And then if you know nothing about boxing, you're just going to drop your level. And we're going to do a lot of that, as usual. All right, guys, defensive work. Corners out, fighters ready, and box. Here we go. Moving around like you know what you're doing. Hands up to your face. Hopefully you washed them. Oh, I had my little hand sanitizer in my pocket most of the day. Keep moving, guys. Stay in your stance. Elbows in. If you've got advanced defensive work, use it. So if you've got your pivots and step arounds, got pulls and rock steps, keep it moving. Slipping. I usually just say watch what other people are doing and do that, but all you got is me, so best of luck. Nice job, guys. Just warming up. Stay in that stance. Use your space. Even if you have to take small steps, that's fine. Just move around. I mean, I appreciate you looking straight at me, but change your angle too. Nice job, guys. We got about 40 seconds to go in this round. Keep it moving. If you were with me earlier this week, we also worked a little bit on our blocking. Nice job, guys. 20 seconds to go. Still moving. Almost there. Time. Nice job. All right. In your fight stance, we're going to work on that dropping levels I talked about. This is the panic move. If you remember nothing else about defending a punch, whether you're actually in the ring or you're in the street or wherever you are, you're just going to drop your level. So what that looks like is you're in your stance, got the lead shoulder forward a little bit, hands stay on your face. When you drop, your hands don't move, you're going to drop into them. Now note that I did not go like this. That's cheerleader move and that's not what we're doing. Also, I didn't go like this. That's a whole lot of side body for your opponent to destroy. Hurts more than you think it does. All right, so we're gonna drop down 10 times on each side. On each side, so you get used to the other side just in case you're stuck in that stance, but also so one cheek isn't bigger than the other. You're welcome. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going straight up and down, don't bend forward. That's an uppercut to the face. You don't want that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on down. Crossing the ankles, crossing the arms. We've got 15, and then you'll undo 15 the other way. You'll find you'll always cross the same way first, like every time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And as always, we're getting up together correctly so that you don't stand up, put your face forward, get kicked in the face. So legs out straight, both hands on one side, bending the leg that's farthest from you. You're gonna put some pressure in your hands. It'll make that straight leg lift up. Then you're gonna put that leg behind you. Go ahead and come back down. All right, let's do it. Now don't put your head forward when you do that. Remember, that's what we're trying to avoid. We're getting farther away from the opponent that's advancing. In the boxing ring, yes, this typically doesn't happen. They're just gonna pick you up, dust you off, send you back out there. In every other aspect of life, it's probably not gonna happen. Here we go, up and back. Nice job. All right, round 2, we are putting in all of our strikes. So that looks like, let's do it together. Okay, we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That made no sense. Just do what you do. The things I want you to remember is when you throw a punch, you're gonna keep those elbows in at all times. We're also gonna make sure those hands stay on your face. You're not gonna drop your hand down. You're not gonna flare those elbows out. Those are some of the most important things. For those of you who know what the heck you're doing, a little bit of advanced details, make sure that when you throw those straight punches, that your pinky is up at the end. We may be brawlers, but we are sophisticated. Pinky's up. That's gonna give you a little bit more of protection with your shoulder. So this is my Rock'em Sock'em Robot hand. This is my sophisticated hand. So my shoulder rotates up, protects my face. Chin should be down. Also, I can split the guard a little easier so I'm not coming flat. A little bit of a turn, I can get into where I need to be. Also helps extend the arm fully and prevents you from hyperextending your arm. If you've ever tried to hit something and then it wasn't there all of a sudden, or just threw that punch out too hard and snapped at the end and you didn't turn over your hand, you're gonna feel that pop in your elbow. Not fun. So it also protects you. So that's on both sides for your straight shots. Okay guys, so we're moving around all on your own. Don't forget your defense. Here we go. 2 minutes on the clock. Corners out, fighters ready, and backs. If you're alone, it's a great time to work on your ki, which is that sound I'm making. Throwing with every punch or every move. Just helps you remember to breathe so you don't turn blue in the ring. there, it's very intimidating. And a lot of times when we're scared, we tend to hold our breath. And it's okay to be scared in there. It's not okay to hold your breath, though. I'm sure blue is a great color on you, but I don't want your face that color. My sound is a little bit different if you're coming from the corner boxing than Carrie Berry's. Their berries are gonna sound a little more like us, and that is fine. Do whatever feels good for you. Don't forget the defense. You're good, but you're not that good. You're gonna have to block. Chin down, elbows in. Nice, stay on your toes. And in your stance. This is why we can't have people here. Just spit on the floor. Nice job, guys. Got about 20 seconds to go. Almost there. Time. All right. So we're going to do the moves together now, but you're going to count on your own because I just don't have the lung capacity to say the numbers and do the things and all that. So you got 10 on each side, panic move, same thing as before, in your stance, straight down. Remember, you're not leaning over your knees. It's not going to work out. All right, here we go. Switch. Right, and we're down. Okay, on your side, guys, heels towards your butt. Hand that's closest to the ground is on your head. The one that's up is going towards your ankles. If you have super long arms, and this is way easy, extend those ankles or just go farther, but I want you to feel it right about here. 20 on each side, counting yourself so I can still talk. Here we go. I just had a burrito before it came. Now I feel it. All right. Getting up again together. Awesome. Okay. Next one, I'm going to give you the calls. So we talked about those punches briefly. It was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do them together again. One more time. Looking at me. Make sure we're on the same page here. So we've got the straight shot, which is our lead arm. This is the 1, or the jab. We're going to twist in the rear hand for the 2. Lead hook is going to be the 3. Rear uppercut is the 4. Lead uppercut is the 5. You'll hear me yell for those in various different combinations. Jab in is going to be 2 forward. Jab out is going to be 2 back. Nice. And then if I say move or circle, you're going to stay in your stance, move around your space in any direction. You're just kind of getting out of the way so you're not always engaging with your opponent because, man, that gets exhausting. All right. Here we go. We're on, corners out, fighters ready, listen for the sound of my voice, and box. I'm not saying anything, you're just moving around like you know what you're doing. Defensive work, just like you did in that round 1. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. Jab in, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, circle, 1, 2, 3, jab out, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Don't forget your defensive work in between. Move that head, move your feet. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, jab in, circle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, jab out, circle, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time. All right. Good job. Sometimes it's a lot more work if you're trying to listen to somebody because your brain is working too extra hard. Same for me. I'm just hoping I'm throwing the same punches I'm telling you to throw. Here we go, guys. Back to that panic move. We've got 10 on each side. Here we go. And down. All right. Coming to one of 2 times I would tell you to keep your legs straight in boxing. It's for our abs. All right. It looks like it, or feels like it's warm in here, which makes me think of summertime. But then I'm looking outside, there's still snow on the ground. Doesn't make me super happy. But it's not like I can really do a whole lot anyway. Just all kinds of confused right now, guys. It's just where I'm at. All right. Hands under your butt. Head up. Legs out straight. And we have flutter kicks. I love these so very much. I also love abs, but I also love chocolate. The struggle is real. Scissors. Flutters. Scissors. I've been trying to I'll get in shape, while we're all quarantined and stuff. I weigh exactly the same as I went in. I mean, I'm glad I didn't gain any, but seriously. Flutters. Scissors. Flutters. And down. Get a drink of water. I am thirsty. We still have one more round of the shadow boxing though, so don't get too excited. Whew. How we doing, guys? All right, one more round of shadow boxing. All that defensive movement we did earlier in the week that some of you missed out because you missed class, shame on you. You're gonna have to try to figure it out watching me, which is gonna be a lot harder. All right, but I'm going to tell you when to throw your defensive moves in there. Other than that, we're going back to that round 2 style of free for all. You do what you wanna do as far as throwing, and then you're gonna defend. So I'm gonna say the word hit because it's easy for me to say. And blowing the whistle kind of shakes the whole building, and it hurts my ear, and nobody's in here, so there's an echo. So I'm just gonna say hit, and when I do, you're gonna throw in your defensive moves. So a couple of those, if you were here earlier this week with me, we went over our 4 corners. So that's gonna be your panic move. And if you don't know that one by now, don't worry, you'll get another chance to practice it real hard. Just gonna change your level. We've got flips, we've got pulls, rock steps, and then we've got pivots, step arounds. We also went over all of our blocking, not all of our blocking, but some of our blocking. So catching, block, block, So move those hands too. That's harder to think about when those punches are actually coming at you, but I want you to give it a shot. Other than that, you're just moving around like you know what you're doing. And you don't have to wait for me to throw in the defensive movements. You can do it on your own. I just want you to have them quick in your arsenal so you know to throw them as soon as I tell you to. All right, guys. So again, you're boxing on your own. I'm gonna say hit, and you're going to defend. So just pretend like something is coming at your head and get out of the way or block it. Here we go, guys. Corners out, fighters ready, and box. Hit. Move around your space. Hands up, chin down. Hit, hit. Elbows in. Hit, hit, hit. Hit. Hit, hit. Stay in your stance. Hit. 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 Bend those knees. Remember, we're not straightening out those legs at all. You should always have a little micro bend in the knees when you're boxing. Hit. 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 Keep moving, guys. Looking good. Got 45 seconds to go. Hit. 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 Don't wait for me. You should be throwing still, too. Hit. 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 Keep moving. Less than 30 seconds. Hit. Elbows in. Hit. 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 Almost there. Hit. 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 Time. Good job, guys. All right, last time. We should be pros at this by now. Your legs will thank me. Maybe not today. Here we go, 10 on each side. You're counting because I'm tired. Come on down. This time you're going down to your tummy. Stretch it out. All right, because we have to work those back core area as well. If you just work the front, you'll be strong, but you're not going to be able to have the core strength that you need to hold yourself in that upright position without leaning over when the rounds get deep. So we need to make sure that we're well-rounded and through all of our core, which also means our low back. So that's what we're targeting right now. So this is the other time during boxing where I'm going to tell you to keep your legs straight. So you can go ahead and pinch those thighs a little bit closer together than you probably want to. That's going to make it suck a little bit more. You're welcome. Hands are going to go out straight. What happens a lot is that I see this. I get it if you're not the best swimmer. I've also been a swim coach for a real long time. So once we can actually see each other again, let me know. We can work on that. But I want you to try to keep your hands close to your ears so that they're not splayed out here. If you have bad shoulders, you can bring them in like a goalpost here, but that does make it easier. So as long as you're not injured, I want those arms fully extended. All right, guys, here we go. Lifting the knees off the ground, lifting the arms off the ground, and we are swimming. Nice. Looks good. Keep it going. I realize that I do this the same way every time I face this way, so my neck is gonna start getting like jacked in that one direction. So if I look away, it's not that I'm ignoring you, I just need to even out a little bit. You know, creature of habit, it's a thing. Keep going, just keep swimming. Don't put those hands down. I know you want to, but you're stronger than that. What are you gonna do this weekend? Besides take our class tomorrow at 10 at the corner boxing. Expect to see you there. But other than that, I mean, Sunday's rest day, it's coming. Get those legs a little bit higher. There you go. Nice. Almost there. And down. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and get another drink of water. We'll take more frequent water breaks as we get through the class, just because I'm gonna need to hydrate more so I can keep talking. A lot of times during my classes, I prefer that you talk and tell me about all of your stories, because that makes life more fun for me. But instead, I just have to talk to myself. I'm not as interesting as I would like to be. All right, guys. Whew. Okay. All right, so if you've got a mirror, I'm gonna want you to go grab that if it's something that's portable, or if you can take me with you somewhere that you have a mirror, so that the mirror is behind wherever you have me. I want you to work on your scary face today. So that'll be fun. Take a second while we finish this water break, go get the mirror, put it where it needs to be. Doesn't need to be huge, and if you can't see yourself, it's still okay. If you have a person in your house that you can talk to, that you can try and scare with your scary face, that is also a good option. Annie, if you're there, don't scare the cat. It's not gonna wanna come back and play with you. I wouldn't try scaring the horse maybe either. Maybe animals aren't a good idea, but people, they may laugh at you, but it's okay. The kids laugh at me when I do this. All right, you got your mirror? Where it's supposed to be? Beautiful. Okay, here we go, guys. So we're gonna work on our feints. So this is our scary face. This is how you're intimidating without expending a lot of energy, and also throwing off someone's timing when they're trying to get your timing. Everybody has a tell. So they'll either, let's say I'm going to jab, I might drop my hands or bring my hands up. Sometimes I do that. I find when I'm going with newer students, I'll intentionally do a tell and then I try to take it away. When I get with advanced students who are, I'm trying to not show them what I'm throwing. But everybody's got a little tell that they do, something that they do that lets the person know that they're about to throw something. If you can turn one of those little tells that you would normally use on accident into something you use purposefully to make someone think you're about to throw, that is a feint or a fake. Fake is where you commit just a little bit more. So let's work on that a little bit. So first one we're going to work on is just the head movement. So I'm going to move my head in. Just pretty much moving my head, my shoulders kind of come with me a little bit here, and that's going to make it look like I'm about to move in a certain way. So just like we're slipping, only a little bit choppier. So I want these movements to be sharp and not super committed. So I don't want you switching your weight all the way from one foot to the next. I just want you moving your head. So it's like a mini little slip. So I'm going to get a little bit closer and lower so you can see my head all the way. And you should be looking at your mirror. So look at your mirror. Otherwise, look at me and I'll just pretend like you're scary. Yeah. Oh no. Ah. Yeah, good job. All right, here we go. So we're going to do this together, just working on the head. Just a little bit forward when I'm doing this forward. So we're just working on our punchy kind of movements. Nice. Okay. That was good. The head moving. This is not what I want you to look like. That does not scare me or make me think you're going to throw a punch. So next we're going to put the foot and the front shoulder involved. So we're just going to move as if you were going to throw your jab. So go ahead and throw that a jab for me. And use that foot too. Let's do like 5 of them together. Ready? Jab, 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 jab. Beautiful. Now we're going to do the same thing, but keep that hand to yourself. The foot still moves a little bit as well, but only a little bit. So it's going to look like this. There you go. Okay. So you can move your head if nothing else, and then we've got the shoulder and the foot involved. So let's do that. I know this is going to be weird, especially weird for me because I'm standing here just fainting to you, and you're like, wow, she looks like she's like a chicken bucking. Okay with that. So that's kind of what we're going for. Look scary, sell it to yourself. Would you believe you're about to throw something? Let's see it. Mine looks a little bit more intimidating because my hair's kind of like, want to do it. In between, move around like you're boxing. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a master of this, but I'm trying to at least freak you out. Sometimes I even fake myself out. I'm like, what am I going to throw? I don't know if I'm going to throw. Nice job, guys. Keep moving. We're just doing that front shoulder right now. A little bit twitchy, so you should feel it pop forward. Sell it to me. Make me believe it. Nice job. So just working the front shoulder. Nice. All right, shake that out. So we're gonna do it with the jab in there as well. So you're gonna work on your jab and your front shoulder feint. So when we throw the jab, same as always, stepping with the foot and the arm going at the same time, nice and straight, coming back. So you're gonna take that big motion, minimize it, make it look real. So here we go. This is Hollywood, this is not real life. We're gonna make it work in real life though. So here we go. Fake it till you make it. All right, just the jab. Notice my ki is coming whether I'm throwing it for real or not. I don't want you to know if I'm actually throwing it. Major flinch. I want your hands to come up when I'm doing this. If I was right in your living room, I would hope they would, but I want you to do the same to me. Sell it. Make me twitch. Change your rhythm. If you guys are watching, you'll see my tells too when I do this. I'm gonna try to minimize them, just so when we're sparring, I'm not screwing myself. You guys are better than you think. Nice job. Keep it going a little bit longer. Really sell it. Do you believe it? And time. Shake that all out. Nice. All right. Now we're going to do it with our rear hand, which is our strong one. This is the 2. So same thing, if I throw the 2, let's do that. Check out your body mechanics. You should have hopefully a mirror behind you so you can see what you're doing. If not, you're looking at what I'm doing. So you're nice and straight, pinky's up there at the end, foot is twisted, it has moved, my hip has moved, my shoulder has moved. So we don't want to fully execute all of that and then not throw a punch, unless you're trying to slip. It happened. But I do want you to get that motion of that shoulder twitching forward and your whole hip and leg connected as well. There's not a whole lot of commitment here, but you can work off of it. So it's easy to come back from here. It's easy to slip all the way, come out, move around, just as if you'd thrown that punch. So the same things that are possible after you've thrown a 2 should be possible after you've done this feint if you decided to come all the way through a little farther than you meant to. That's okay. All right, so here we go. Throw that 2 a couple times with me. Let's do it together. Ready? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Nice, okay. So now let's do it without the arm extension. 2. Just work on the leg first. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, so that was a little bit convincing. Now let's pop that shoulder with it. two, 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 two. All right, so that's my two. If you have something you do with your one, that's kind of a tell for you, or you want to throw it as a tell, move that hand somewhere, whatever you do, you're welcome to integrate that. But for now, the main thing I want to work on is just that two. So we're going to throw the two, and we're going to throw the feint. So feinting and two. All together, just like we did on this side and on this side. Here we go. Let's do it. Good job, guys. Sell it to me. Frank, I miss you. Thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate not talking to myself. All right, back at it. How's it going? You feeling like you know what you're doing? I know that this one's hard because it's hard to gauge like whether you look like a pro boxer or whether you look like you're having a seizure. But we still gotta practice it. Little story about my first experiences boxing. For those of you who don't know, I'm traditionally not a striker. Most of my MMA fights look like this until I can grab them because I really like grappling. Boxing, I am a pro boxer, but it took me a minute to get there. And my coach would be like, you need to work on your head movement. I was like, I think that I am all over the place. But in reality, this is where I was at. So, you know, sometimes it's hard to gauge what you actually look like, which is why I really want us to have the mirror for this one. Again, if you don't, it's okay. There's ways around it. Plus, you can go back and use a mirror later. These are great drills to work on. All right. So now we're going to work on extending a little bit and faking. So we're going to throw the first one as like a, oh, maybe that was coming. Now something real's coming. And that throws off your opponent's timing. They think one thing is coming, it doesn't come. So let's say you thought a punch was going to come at you, you blocked, it didn't come, you put your hands down, whoa, and then something came. That sucks for you. So that's why you got to do it to your opponent. Let's see what we got here. So for me, if I'm throwing the one, I've got my regular one where I'm actually throwing, I might fake it, and then throw again. So I just have a little bit of extension on that, just enough for them to think, oh, it's actually coming. So I'm getting more of a response than just a twitchy response if I extend a little bit, but also I don't want to commit so far that I have to pull it back and I should have just thrown the actual punch. So there's a fine line there, and that's why we got to practice it. So figure out what works for you. Let's do it once all together. We'll throw the full one. So one, feint, one. Nice. Let's do it again. One, feint, one, feint, one. All right. So when you do this and you're moving around, it may look more like. So it's whatever rhythm works for you in that moment. And that's very case by case. So we're just gonna work on moving around. This time I want you actually shadow boxing and moving around, but just throwing that lead hand. So just your one. Work on changing how far you extend and figuring out what feels comfortable for you. Again, chin still stays tucked, your other side is still guarded. I want your elbows still in. All of our basic mechanics for our boxing, striking, still there. So here we go, guys. Let's do it. Just the one. Hands back to your face. Make me believe it. You want your opponent to put their hands up after that first one and then think nothing's coming. Feel it in that jab hand. Snapping it in. All right. Next one is going to be obviously the 2. And we can do this for all the punches, but these ones are going to be the main ones you're going to use. The easiest to access, and they're the easiest to convince most of the time. All right, so with the 2, I'm going to throw the full 2, so let's do it. 2, feint, 2, again, 2, feint, 2, nice. Sell that, just like that. I'm buying it, guys, I'm buying it. Let's do it. All right, moving around, just the 2. Change your levels too, that helps a lot. Put in all your defense. Make them believe it. Your 2-hand is scary. Make it really scary. Nice job, guys. Snappy, guys. Hands back to your face. And down. Almost there. Nice. Shake it off. Get some water. That was great, guys. You guys look so much tougher with this. All right. So the next one, we're gonna put that all together. So lots of shadow boxing, moving around, using your feints and fakes. Don't let me know if you are throwing a full punch or if you are just faking it, throwing me off, making me cover, hitting me somewhere else. So let's work on that. And then we'll do a little bit of working it all together. Let me go over one thing really quick before we get into a free-for-all. You can also fake one side, throw the other hand. So if I fake the 1, throw the 2. Perfectly valid. So now you can switch sides. Let's try that really quick together. Stand back up, drink the water, put it up. All right, here we go. Fake the 1, throw the 2. Fake the 2, throw the 1. Fake the 1, throw the 2. Fake the 2, throw the 1. All right, work that in, see how it goes. All right, now I'm gonna put this one actually on the timer, just throwing the straight shots. Make me proud, guys. Here we go, sell it. Corners out, fighters ready, hammocks. Every punch has to be a feint. Just throw it in when you can. We're just working on the 1s and 2s right now, guys. Nice. My foot stuck to the floor on that one. Nice job, guys. Looking good. Do you believe me? Am I selling it? Less than a minute. Nice job. 20 seconds to go. Time. Nice job, guys. Whew. That was good. Shake that out. Nice. So, a lot of times we can just do it with our legs. Your head comes with you. Just a full body movement. Bring everything with you. Both sides. So we've worked on the lead and the rear hand feint. Get one more drink of water. We'll get back to it. We're not done yet. You guys are looking really good. I'm trying to stay really hydrated because though I drink more water, I eat less chocolate. All right. Okay, guys, come on down to the ground with me. Whew. We're not done yet, but we're gonna stretch a little bit because I can feel it. I don't know if you can feel it. All right, so hands start down at your waist. You're gonna bring your hands all the way up to touch, and we're gonna repeat that 20 times. Here we go. You guys ready? So you get drink water on your knees, sitting up straight, hands up, come here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You think this is gonna be easy? 4, 5, 6. Touch those fingers. 7, 8. Arms straight. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice job, guys. That was good. Okay, big hugs. I know this seems like a cool down, but we still have stuff going on. I just want to give these arms a little bit of break from all of the striking we've been doing and reset to something different before we go back for a little bit more shadow boxing. Go ahead and stand on up with me. All right, so if you have a line that you can walk up to and put one foot on each side of, that would be great. We're just gonna work on bouncing side to side. I know it's not leg day, you don't have to tell me. By now, this should not hurt your calves. This is just our basic moving around in our stance, but it's also a coordination thing. Sometimes this is hard for people. And for me, it took a long time to get, surprisingly. I'm not as coordinated as I may pretend that I am. So you're just going to put your tip of your toe on the line. It steps over, back, over, and back. If you're a pro at this, you can just go right into your jumps. But if not, we're just shifting the weight, shifting it back. And now we're going to put those feet together. And they're going to move together. Just a little bit of a weight shift. Moving at the same time though. Same distance. You should be in your stance. Knees bent, don't walk them out. And switch sides. Nice job, guys. If you haven't done this for a while, this might be killing you. In which case, welcome back. Switch sides. Switch sides. You guys are looking good. Like no big thing. Didn't miss a beat. Switch sides. Switch sides. Switch sides. Switch. 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 Nice job. All right, come on back down. Looking good. Okay. So this is gonna take some coordination, but you're gonna be fine. All right, so tabletop position. I'll do it sideways, that'll be easier. So I'm look like a table. Knees are in, pretty straight. I'm going to extend my right arm on my left leg. Straight. I guess that makes 3 times where I told you to straighten your legs today. Doesn't happen very often in my class. Bring it back in so they touch. Nice. Go ahead and put them down. Let's try the other side. So that means your left arm and your right leg out straight. Bring it in, touch. Put them down. Okay. So now we're going to continue on the same side. And I'll tell you when to stop. All right. We're going to do it together. Ready? So I'm starting with my right arm and my left leg. Here we go. Out, in, out, in, 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, 8, out, in, 9, out, in, 10. So that was 10. Feel okay? Good, because we're doing the other side. Count on your own this time. So all the way elbow to knee on that though. Here we go. Out, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just gonna pretend like my foot's not cramping. Totally fine. Toe cramp. Yeah, that's happening. Okay, I'm good. All right, guys, back up. All right, so shadow boxing. You've got all the tools you need if you've been coming to class. So there shouldn't be any questions. But if there are, let us know. Okay, so we're gonna move around with everything this time. You've got all of your strikes. You've got all of your defense. Let's review the defense again really quick together. So if you've forgotten it all, you've at least got something in your arsenal. I suggest you go back and watch Wednesday's class if you want to go over the details of the blocking and evading that we did. So you've got the panic move. For those of you at the corner, this is 4 corners, so you know what you're doing. We've got slips to the lead side, slips to your back side. You've got pull, you've got rock steps, you've got pivots, step arounds, which we did a couple weeks ago and we'll do again next week, so make sure you come back for that. We've also got our blocking, so we've got a catch, block, and into the phone block. Hands always at your face. Now you also have some other things you can work into your arsenal, which are your feints. So feint the lead side, feint the rear. Also, another thing you can do to throw people off is that panic move. So a little bit of a drop is gonna make you wanna do something. In MMA, it probably means somebody's gonna shoot on you, so you're gonna be like this a lot of times, or just like not get taken down. But you're still gonna get a reaction in boxing too. So this is valid. So let's do that a couple times. We're just gonna do the panic move in really short movement. Ready? And drop, 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 drop. I bet your legs like that better because you didn't have to go all the way down. But while we're moving around in this, I do want you to go all the way down sometimes. You don't have to use it every time. I just want you to sprinkle in these things. That was a lot to think about, guys. Take what works for you, try a couple things, see how it goes. Here we go. All right, guys. Corners out. Fighters ready. And box. Hands up. Chin down. Make me believe it. and a minute to go. 30 seconds. Almost there. Time. Whew, nice job, guys. Get a drink of water. Almost done. It's a quick drink. Just a sip. All right. Okay, guys. We didn't do a whole lot as far as exercising goes, and we're not going to. It's going to be pretty mild today. So you're going to start in a downward dog position. You're going to step through to a low lunge. Extend your arm, same side as your lunging leg. Bring it back, touch your arch, up, switch. Don't make me do it by myself. Get down here. Thank you. Happy Friday, guys. Unfortunately, there's a good chance the weekend is gonna seem just like all the other days. That's okay. Trying to make each day special. But the specialest of days are the ones I get to spend with you guys. At least pretending like I'm helping people. All right, guys, come all the way down to your elbows. We're just gonna hang out here for a second. I would love to hear how your training is going, what you need to work on, what type of things you'd like to see from me. Also, tomorrow, don't forget, we have class at the Corner Boxing at 10 o'clock on Facebook and on Instagram, so you'll want to be there for that. Very important. It's always good to learn from new coaches too. So you'll have me, and if you haven't taken classes with Coach Carrie or Kirsten, you're going to want to do that. It's a good time and it's free. As always, feel free to invite your friends. All right, I'm coming in. Go ahead and come down, guys. Thank you for being here with me. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you back tomorrow at 10 at the Corner Boxing Club on their Facebook, which will also be on the Foundation Training Center Facebook. And then again on Monday, and we'll do it. All right. Thanks, guys. Again, let me know how you're doing. I do miss you.